Hey everybody, happy Friday. It's Charlie at Daily Motor and we've got a Hellcat. So you know it's gonna be a good day. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're watching this after the fact and you want to join in live next time, hit subscribe, sign up for notifications. We typically live drive on Tuesdays and Fridays, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. This one's gonna be a fun one, everyone. This is the 2021 Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat. This badge right here tells you it's got 710 horsepower coming out of its 6.2 liter supercharged V8 motor. And what makes this Hellcat unique over pretty much all the other ones, I mean, technically the Jeep isn't a Hellcat, so this is the only all-wheel drive Hellcat. So you know, it's definitely heavier, but more ponderous than the Challenger and the Charger. It actually gets off the line faster because it can put the power down a whole lot better. So for the next hour or so, we're gonna be running it around, listening to that supercharger scream. And if there's anything you all would like to see, let us know in the chat. In a few minutes or so, we're gonna walk around and then start checking out the chats and getting back to you all. A few things to note on the super chats today. We definitely would love some of those donations, really help us out paying for the gas. This thing is pretty thirsty. I think the other day I saw about 7.8 miles per gallon when I got home with it. So for every donation we get, as big or as small as it is, if I can speak, we will do a launch control. So don't worry, you'll be getting your money out of any sort of donations. If we break $20 total, I can't remember what I put for $20 total.
Oh, I don't actually think you did anything.
I think I was going to
straight to 40.
I think I was going to do burnouts.
Oh, that's cool.
I think $20 is burnouts and $40 will put Alyssa behind the wheel for the most powerful car she's ever driven. She's driven faster cars, she's driven quicker cars, she hasn't driven anything with over 700 horsepower. So, if you want to see her thoughts on that, $40, and that means only $20 from the Cash App. You use hashtag Daily Motor, donates twice as much to us, we get to pocket it, and we'll count it double. So let's start with a little walk around. We'll have to look up on the window sticker what the name of this color is, because I've forgotten. But it's kind of neat, and I kind of appreciate that it's a little more subtle than a lot of the colors could be, because you definitely will attract attention from the 5.0 with this racing stripe, with the sounds that this thing makes, and the speeds at which you're going to be going. So to have a little more subtle color is definitely good. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know if it's the color I would buy, because they make a lot of really cool colors. But coincidentally, it's the same exact color of the one I drove in North Carolina, too. So
oh, that's awesome.
I don't get to get any new content or coverage. But the lines definitely help set it apart from the non-SRT models, and then also all these grills, all of them functional. Even these heat diffusers, you can put your hand over. It's almost like you could cook a marshmallow. It's like if it's chilly outside, go ahead and put your hand over it, Liz. You can feel how warm that is.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
So we've got Moran in the chat. Hello, Moran. We've got Andrew the Panda. We've got Vintage Tube saying only 6 people here. We're jumping up already. Nice sport SUV, and Thepittsburgh Man says hello, hello.
Hey guys.
If we get Yas in the chat, then we'll have everyone.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. We'll take everybody here. You can see these tires are getting worn down quite a little bit. You might not be able to pick it up on the 720p camera, but they're getting chewed up. I can tell people have been putting these Scorpion Zero tires to work, but they're big fat boys. We're running 280, 295s, and I think they're square. They should be square. They're all seasons too. These are 295s. Is that what I said for the front?
Yeah.
Yeah, 295 square, all season tires. You can definitely get summer tires for this, but this one's coming with the all seasons, so they can use it all year. Yas says hello, friends. LOL, you're mad says hi. Gabriel Guzman says very nice SUV, and Andrew the Panda would like to know the cost. We're gonna do a little bit more of a walk around, and we'll get inside and we'll take a look at the window sticker, talk about the cost of this one. Coming around back, really looks like kind of just your standard Mommy Mobile Durango. The only things setting it off are this SRT badge here, the Hellcat symbol on the end, and then those big chonkin pipes. Look how sooted they are.
They are. They're really black.
It looks like if you were to touch it, you could just get a nice clean line of dirt right on your fingers.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Pittsburgh Man says square setup disgusting. Should be 325s in the back. Well, Pittsburgh Man, how about 325s all around? Put the power down. Opening up the remarkably slow rear lift gate. At the end of the day, this is an old platform. They've been running this Durango for like 10 years at this point.
Wow.
Mild updates, but kind of a short opening too. I'm 5'10" and my head's hitting it. But you can probably customize how how much it opens.
There is not any trunk space.
No, this is the downside of going with a 3-row SUV rather than a minivan, is you're a little limited. I mean, you got some cargo space, but other than that, if you're carrying 6 people, then you're gonna be a bit limited, but super easy to fold these down. And then you're greeted with more space.
That's nice.
Yeah, then you can get your big suitcases and your strollers and everything like that. But then it's only a 4-seat car.
All your kids' sports gear.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because you know, whatever tool dad is driving this, his kids are doing football or hockey, probably lacrosse.
Baseball.
Yep. And whether they want to or not, they're doing it.
That's fine.
Let's come on around. Watch your head. I'll meet you in the back.
Yep.
Do the second row first.
It's nice Alcantara.
Yeah, even in the second row you're getting Alcantara, and I think even the third row seats too. I see. Yeah, even the third row is Alcantara. We'll check that out in a minute.
That is nice.
Yeah. Now, obviously, you all want to get to the driving portion, and we're definitely going to go out and light these things up. But we like to do a little bit of a walk around first for people coming in a little bit late. A lot of time we have Thepittsburgh Man not even getting into the chat until about 45 minutes into the live stream. So, you know, we like to save the more exciting stuff.
Calling you out, man.
A little bit in there. You know, he's got a busy life. He's got things to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thepittsburgh Man does say, I wish we had Euro-style license plates. They look so much better. Yeah, they're kind of cool with the kind of longer and narrower. Personal preference, I suppose. And Yas says, everyone please try and donate today. This thing is a gas guzzler. We appreciate that, Yas.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You are probably our top donor of all time, so we appreciate you trying to spread the love a little bit.
Yeah.
And for anyone who missed it at the beginning, we'll do a launch control start for every single donation we get. Even if Bella Dia J comes in and tosses us 25 cents or so, we'll launch this thing. It'll cost more in gas for us to launch it, and we'll get in donation, but it'll still be fun. And if we hit 40 bucks, we'll throw Alyssa behind the wheel. Andrew the Panda likes this car.
Cool.
Good. I'm glad.
Good for him.
Audi Fanboy would like to know how much it is, and we will get to that in a few minutes.
Does it say Audi Fanboy or is it Audi Driver?
Audi Fanboy.
Nice.
Yeah, we have had Audi Driver before, but this is Audi Fanboy. So you do see, you get a nice little cup holder here, as well as a little storage compartment that's even got the smallest little divider. I don't think I can get it out, but it's just kind of silly.
I don't think people can see that.
Yeah, you could have 2 phones and they kind of keep from sliding against each other.
What's in here?
This is a little, actually quite a deep center console.
That's
very
cool.
Deep in there, and then it's even got a little tray for something else on there.
Nice. Okay.
And
I can go away, can't it?
it can go both ways.
Oh, I like that. Will it lay flat?
Yeah.
It will.
So you got a McDonald's tray.
I love that. I love it so much. You can put your fries and your sauces in here so they're not going to like spill over into the side of the seat. That's nice.
And in case you're too stupid to realize this is flat, it tells you this position provides flat loading surface.
Good Lord.
No, what it actually means by that is if you fold the seats flat, these ones too, then like all the way from the back you could put like something that you need to be flat.
Okay.
Yeah, perfectly.
Cool.
Right back there. Yep. Thepittsburgh Man says, are those audio video jacks? How old is this platform? Yes, those are straight up, like, you could put a PS1 in here and just plug it in and play it on these dinky little screens. This thing is, actually, you know, it's bigger than we've seen in some cars, like the Lexuses, but...
It's like a Kindle.
Yeah, this is pretty much like an 8-inch screen or so. And they're not nearly as advanced as the Pacifica screens where you can like play games with each other and stuff like that. Yeah.
That is silly.
Andrew the Panda says it looks nice. I agree. It's overall a nice interior, even though it's dated. I mean, look at this. I know these are important for a lot of parents because they want to be able to blow air conditioning right on their kids sitting in the seats, like if you had a baby in a car seat.
Yeah.
This, you can channel AC right in there. And not only that, but it's facing this way, so if you had a rear-facing car seat, you can still
turn them.
you can still get the baby's head.
Yeah.
Yep. And you got lights in here. Honestly, pretty bright. Second and third row, HVAC controls, little coat hangers, and Alcantara roof as well.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Yep.
Cool.
Should we head to the back?
Front?
Front?
Yeah.
You wanna do front?
Oh, are we actually gonna sit back there?
We can do that later on.
Okay.
Sure. Oh, you also get 2 USB A's, heated seats, a wall-style outlet, and air vents down here.
Nice.
And little headphones for the Uconnect DVD system. All the fittings.
Wow.
Andrew the Panda wants us to turn on the rear entertainment system. We'll do that later on. Remind us if we forget, but all you see is literally it just says Uconnect. Or no, it says line in or something like that. Like there's nothing, it's just a DVD or video player. Moran says, I prefer the Trackhawk over the Durango. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the Trackhawk's gonna be a little faster, a little more nimble, and look a little better, but you can't do 3 rows of people on the Trackhawk. So the Durango is for people who need the 3rd row. Yep.
All right.
Let's taking a look here. I guess it's gonna be the best either to hold it probably down here-ish and then get out of the sun. Base price for the Durango Hellcat, 82 grand after destination, technically 82.5. This one we're driving, $90,000. That's
ridiculous.
So what does that add up? We got the DVD entertainment center is 2 grand. Save your money and just buy your kids 2 iPads. Tow package for 1,200 bucks. Premium interior for $250. That's a suede headliner, the forged carbon fiber accents, which are gonna be really hard for you to see on the GoPro, but it's kind of a chopped carbon fiber look on there. What else do you have? $600, you get the 2nd row console with the armrest and storage like we showed you. For $1,000, you get the 19-speaker Harman Kardon audio system, which is not fantastic. And then that's it. Yeah, so what is the name of this color? It is Reactor Blue Pearl. Reactor Blue. Like nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
13 MPG combined.
Jeez.
Classic.
Jeez. Combined, guys.
17 highway.
90 grand.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is a pretty rare vehicle.
Okay.
It's the fast.
That's right. They're only making 1,000 of these, right?
Well, I don't actually know if they have a number, but I just know they're only producing them for this year. Someone else in the comments might know if there's an actual production number.
One of our tech guys.
Yeah. It does not. So you're in, but I don't know if you can actually get a Hellcat sunroof in the Hellcat because they might want the structural rigidity. Fun fact, sunroofs actually add as much difference to the center of gravity as an entire all-wheel drive system. I knew someone who worked on the new Chevy Suburban and Tahoe, and only like 60 or 70 pounds up here of glass and mechanisms and stuff is equal to like hundreds of pounds down low in terms of center of gravity.
Wow.
Yeah. So with sporty cars, they generally don't do sunroofs.
Gotcha.
Yes, it's got to buy this used. Can't imagine resale value being that great. Well, I see what you mean, but at the same time, they're not making many of these, and they're kind of unique in their class. You can't get anything like this from anyone else unless you're stepping up to like GLS 63 money, which I was thinking, Moran, do you have any interest in this sort of car? Because Moran pretty much has the fancy version of this. He's got a Mercedes GLS 63. It's also 3 rows, incredibly fast. And with Moran's tune, he's probably making more power than this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So I'm curious his takes on it. Thepittsburgh Man says, does it have an eco mode? It does. Kind of. It's
14 miles per gallon.
It's implicit,
combined.
but yeah, really. Folding mirrors, ventilated front seats. It does have ventilated front seats. Folding mirrors, no, they are manual fold. Yeah. All right. Well, Liz, do you want to hop out real quick to the back and I'll start it up? You can get an exhaust note?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a good idea.
I'll start it and then rev it up a few times, then you can come back.
Okay.
So for Thepittsburgh Man, here you go. These are all the different drive modes you got. You got track, sport, auto, snow, tow, and custom. But under auto, there's a little eco button right here on the side. With that enabled, it gives you eco transmission and no paddle shifters. I don't think it really does anything other than those. It just shifts quickly pretty much. So, you can go ahead, still big old classic FCA shifter. I guess I gotta stop saying FCA because it's not FCA anymore, it's Stellantis. Because they're mixed in with a French company now, Peugeot. So now they're Stellantis. What a stupid name. Sorry if anyone at Stellantis is watching, but they probably agree. So if you're just driving this thing around in auto mode and you're light on the throttle, pretty much just feels like
any regular SUV kind of Durango.
Yeah, it's just kind of a putzer-mobile. It is loud. Then there's a bit of a echoey, droney sensation when it's in the right gear at the wrong time. Kind of right there around like 2500 medium throttle. But man, to get that supercharger whine, it's pretty fun. Kind of sounds like demons screaming.
All kinds.
Yep. Ooh, Kona Blue Focus ST, that's what I'm talking about. Trade them.
Yeah. It does get pretty quick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's just kind of a cool noise. I mean, it's not a noise that, like, I don't know, objectively speaking, if somebody played that through a speaker to me, they'd be like, does this sound cool? I'd be like, no, that's horribly annoying. Get that out of here. But there's something about the mechanicalness and knowing what it's doing, the air it's forcing into the engine. And the fact that it responds to your throttle. I mean, the harder you push the gas, the more you hear it, and the higher pitch it goes. It's fun. I'll let you get to some comments. I'm sure we've got some.
We just have, maybe I'll wait after this roundabout here.
No, I'll take it easy.
Okay. Just Thepittsburgh Man saying, just driving my Stellantis Hellcat.
That's awesome. Keep in mind, we are in eco mode right now.
Oh gosh.
Air going.
Yeah, that'd be good. It's hot in here.
Yeah, that sun's warming things up. The suspension in this is good. I mean, if you've ever driven performance SRT products, you know in normal modes, they feel boaty, and this feels boaty as well. I came around this corner earlier today shooting a video and totally washed the thing out. It just like totally skidded. I didn't like flip around or anything, but I was going faster than this, and it just like it fell on its face.
Oh my god!
These all-season tires do not do this thing justice.
Oh my god! It felt like we were gonna tip over. Jeez.
It does kind of have that feeling.
I don't like that at all.
You have a handle at least, but you got to reach way up for it.
Yeah, I'm almost fully extending on my arm.
I have driven one of these on track as well, and with the summer tires on track, it's remarkably competent for how big it is. Put this air up here.
The Thepittsburgh Man donated 99 cents.
Hey, thanks Thepittsburgh Man. Let's go do our first launch control. This street will be great for it here, as long as this other car doesn't turn. So let's go into, we're gonna go into track mode because all the other modes are for plebs. Even in track mode, it's not the most aggressive shifting. You'd think it'd be like vroom, 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 but it really isn't. Alright, this is Alyssa's first launch in this too, so this will be fun.
Our wagon's like, what? The amount of power and loudness just makes me think that it's just gonna break because it's just so much. Oh my gosh, wow.
It's like crazy something this large can move that fast.
Yeah, yeah. What was it that fell?
It was the hot spot. I'm gonna pull over here.
Oh jeez.
What's up, lower Durango? Lesser boy.
Oh nice, I Love Cats donated $5.
Hey, thanks
nice.
Love Cats. So we'll do another launch control right after I
Heck yeah.
pick up the hot spot.
Yeah, Andrew the Panda said good launch.
Thank you.
Pretty cool. Alright.
Where did that go? Maybe we better just hop out real quick. There it is. You know, I realized maybe I feel like this should be near a window, but that should probably be fine.
Yeah.
If we get any connection issues, we'll try readjusting it somewhere.
Oh, nice. I Love Cat says, challenge, reach the top speed with someone sitting in the third row. That someone would be me.
Certainly.
And at top speed, oh my gosh, what would that even be?
I think it'll do like 180 or something.
Oh my, oh my gosh.
Ready?
Okay.
Never heard you make a sound like that on a live drive.
On a live drive. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at this. We've got an uninterrupted left lane.
Nice.
No, but someone's probably going to come on the on-ramp and slow us down.
Unless you illegally turn right now.
Yeah, I'm not about the brake laws.
Not yet.
Only speeding laws.
Okay, we gotta catch up.
Because those are subjective. Alright, hit me up with them comments.
Moran says, because I installed the upgraded turbos and catless downpipes last week, it made 910 horsepower to 4 wheels. That it should be close to 990 to the flywheel. That's insane, dude.
That's awesome.
Alright, I gotta hold on to stuff.
Alright, we got a semi behind us, so we can't wait too long, but we'll give just as much time as we can and go. Oh, these all-season tires.
Oh man, it's wavering.
Listen to that.
You almost lost it a little bit there.
I did have to settle it down a little bit just to keep it in line.
Holy smokes, man.
So when you're doing that, it's important not to make any super abrupt motions on the gas or brake or anything. You want to keep it relatively balanced.
Gotcha. Okay. And I Love Cat says, I've been driving on some free supercharger miles because of y'all, so thank you.
Hey, that's right. We put the supercharger. I saw that someone said they were going to buy one and use the supercharger code, so
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, how many did you end up getting, I Love Cats? Be interested to know.
Yeah, let us know if you've gotten one or two. We still have 6,700, and that was even after our trip, so.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot to spare, too.
Nathan and I are going to try to use a lot of those up this summer.
That'll be fun.
Yep.
Woohoo! Audi fanboy wants to know if it would compete against the Audi SQ7.
Just an entirely different kind of car. The problem with Audi S products recently, S and RS, is they're just so calculated. They're not charismatic and fun. They're like, yes, it's fast, but it's almost like an electric vehicle type of it. Oh snap, we've got.
Oh my gosh, what is this thing? Two of them, oh my god! I want them to pull over. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is intense.
Impromptu street race.
Flash them to turn over or something.
No. I wonder if they're running with that Mitsubishi too. Probably not with the speeds they're going.
Man.
We'll follow them for a bit though and see where they're going.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they have intense paint jobs. I thought it was a cop. That scared me. The look on your face was like, oh no, we're getting pulled over.
No, there's just a Camaro. It looks like a ZL1 coming up in my mirror real quick.
Now that's pretty cool. Yeah, we gotta follow these guys. Thank goodness we have the hotspot too.
Right. Nice.
It's so cold. I need that.
Right?
I'm like, no way, that's a real one.
Nice. Is that a ZL1?
No,
it's a 2SS.
This is an SS, yeah.
Nice. We'll catch you on Instagram. 2SS2i.
That was cool. They loved that. Oh jeez. They're gonna catch up? Oh, they can't.
Oh, they can. Trust me.
No, they're like behind other people, aren't they?
No, look, here they come.
Oh.
I wonder if they're gonna have to go right toward Ipsy.
Yeah, don't see.
Did you lose your phone?
I lost the comments. Guys, the comments are gone. Oh, there they are. Don't do anything drastic, my arm.
Okay. That's fun.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. See, if you want a car that you can take your kids to school along with their friends and go to soccer practice, and then street race Camaros, you know, you gotta get a Durango SRT Hellcat.
I Love Cat says 2,000 supercharger
That's awesome.
miles, whatever.
Yeah, because he's using them to just drive the car regularly. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Oh, are you gonna beat these?
Nah.
Okay.
Put it back into eco, save a little fuel. Oh, I will pull out here though. Oh, and then we got that. It's okay. Stoplights are fun in a Durango Hellcat. Really, any Hellcat, to be honest. Oh wow, this truck really had
Oh boy.
He's like halfway into the intersection.
Yep. I wonder if those brakes are getting a little shot.
Probably. All toasty toast. Cool. What else is going on?
I Love Cat says I'm moving to Oregon. So driving the car in the next couple of months and hopefully it will be enough to do free.
Oh.
Yeah,
Cool.
that would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Quick interruption. We got a super chat on the Cash App from Yas.
Nice.
Thank you very much. $5.
Thank you.
So that's $10. So we are up to 10.
We're actually at
15.
11.
We also got $5 from I Love Cats, right? Or someone?
99 cents as well from Thepittsburgh Man.
Oh, another one from Thepittsburgh Man too. So we got 2 more launch controls to do. So that's 12. We're at 17.
What? It's
Didn't
your
we get a
math.
$5?
We have a $5. We
Yeah.
have another $5 from Yas.
Double for Cash App.
Oh.
Yep.
My bad.
Yep. Cool. 3 more bucks. And can you check the video description real quick and see what I put? I'm pretty sure I put we'll do burnouts at 20 bucks.
You said at 40 total. We'll put Alyssa behind the wheel. You didn't mention
Video
it.
description though.
Video.
Yep.
My bad.
It's all good.
Yep, $20 for burnout.
Cool. So $3 more, and we will we'll try to light these up. I actually don't know what's possible because the all-wheel drive system you can shift from 50/50 all the way to what they call track mode, and I assume that's a significant rear-wheel drive bias because it does allow you to hang the rear end out a little bit. But I don't know if you can actually light up the rear tires. But maybe we can just do an all-wheel drive burnout. We'll see.
Right. Andrew the Panda says that was so amazing driving high speed. Thepittsburgh Man says, damn, that's dope.
Well, why don't you tell anybody about it?
Real quick, how much horsepower does this have? 700 something?
710.
710.
Yep, and I believe 650 pound-feet of torque.
Jeez.
Yup. Skirt. Skirt.
The noises.
Alright, let's go back into track mode. Got a little corner for this launch control.
Oh. There are marks on the road, I think.
Understandable.
Yeah.
My neck muscles are getting a workout.
Yeah,
Just having to hold it up.
This on the tail of the dragon.
Oh my gosh, it'd be such a pig. It would squeal the entire time, but you'd go.
It would be death.
Right, you'd go. Bah! Bah! It'd be a sensory overload, that's for sure.
Yep.
Alright, we need one more launch control for Thepittsburgh Man. Cool. So we're in track mode suspension right now. It's still not that bumpy. This is a really rough section of road. We're going to go over one of our famous bumps. And let's see how it takes it.
Famous bump in 3, 2. Nice.
Yeah, the whole thing's
really
still
nice.
kind of floaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like these comments. Andrew the Panda says, is Honda Civic Si better? And my question is, better than what?
Probably
This?
this, maybe, especially if that was after you said the Tell the Dragon comment, because that's what we took on Tell.
Oh, probably. That's probably the one.
Look at all these tracks from people drag racing.
Yep.
You can tell that they've been using both lanes probably in the middle of the night.
Man, that's really smart.
All right, for this launch, I'm not going to use launch control. I'm just going to try matting it and see what happens. Actually, I'll brake torque it.
Not that different. You can really feel the brakes struggling to keep it steady.
Yeah, I honestly think maybe I wasn't pressing the brake as hard as I could, but it feels like the wheels could almost overpower the brakes.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, this is pretty darn different than a Civic Si, obviously.
Yeah.
No, quieter.
It's not much quieter.
Well, it needs. Oh, I'm in manual mode. There we go. Maybe I pressed a paddle. But hey, if you can afford it, this is
Right.
a lot better.
And then Audi Fanboy says, would you buy a Tesla Model X or that?
I mean, me personally, I would take a Model X. I mean, Model X is a top level P100D Model X is gonna be faster than this, or Plaid, especially the new Plaid ones. But I don't know. The only thing that's kind of neat about this is it's sort of like a last breed sort of deal. Like, you're not gonna be able to get supercharged V8 cars that drink gas like this much longer. So, I mean, you could buy it for posterity's sake, but I'd rather have a Model X. Although this would be cheaper than a performance Model X, so. Yeah. And this definitely has more character than a Model
That's for
X.
sure, yeah. And I think Morana's saying that it should hold gear.
Oh yeah, it definitely does. We'll do that here in a minute, but it'll slam you against the rev limiter.
Jeez.
Yeah. And because, I mean, these big V8s, especially the supercharged ones, they don't redline very high. Redline's at $6,000 in this, so you run into that rev limiter pretty quick. Yeah. Ooh, free on-ramp.
Nice.
Yes, please.
Okay, he's got it. That's just insane.
That's what happens when you put loud all-wheel drive or all-season tires on an SUV like this. It gets significant squeal.
Now I understand why the tires are pretty much all gone. Yeah.
Yeah, because this has had 5,000 miles of abuse.
Jeez.
Yeah. Holding up strong though for 5,000 miles. Who knows if it's on its first drive shaft.
The Pittsburgh Man donated again at $1.39.
Cool.
Nice.
Pretty specific number.
I know. That's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We'll do another launch.
Oh, he wants a 0 to 100 and then a 60 to 0.
We can do that.
We can? Where can we do that?
We'll just, it'll be a 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. Is what he meant. Because, you know, Pittsburgh Man's from Canada. So he's obviously thinking kilometers per hour.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
That's what we'll do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna come and be like, no, I'm taking my money back. It's not what I paid for.
No refunds here at Daily Motor. What is that over there? It looks like a Sportsmobile. No, it's just a Dodge Dart. Even just kind of cruising, you get sort of that resonating, droney sound.
Yeah.
Might get old, depending on your kind of style of life.
That's when you just drown it out with the bass.
Yeah, that's true. This thing has a stupid loud subwoofer, as FCA vehicles typically do.
He says, yes, I am thinking kilometers. Wink,
Yes,
wink.
exactly. All right, let's go. Oh, we've got a carbine, of course. Well, you might get a 5 to 100 kilometers per hour because I don't think we can fully come to a stop.
I think Moran and Yas might be able to guess pretty well.
The funny thing is the range calculation is so horribly off for this car.
Is it?
Yeah, it thinks we still have 52 miles of range, but we're at like 1/8 of a tank of fuel, and I can guarantee you we don't have 50 miles left.
Are we gonna have to take a trip to the
Yeah, we might.
the gas station during this live drive?
Maybe. What we'll do is we'll actually take a little break here in a minute and do another walk around for everybody and kind of show the third row, talk a little bit about it some more.
There we go.
And then that should stretch our fuel to the end. The TheTopher had this car before us, and he drove it for like a morning and gave it to me with like a quarter tank down of fuel. It's 3/4 left. And I can't imagine it's a tiny tank, so
Right.
it's thirsty.
Wow, okay, that's pretty awesome.
Okay.
They're guessing how fast you went, and
Was someone dead on?
right on the money.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
we don't need to confirm, but we can just say that someone was right.
Yeah. Yep. Wow, that's pretty cool. Andrew the Panda goes, drive faster, go, go, go.
That's funny.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And the Pittsburgh Man says, GD, that is fast.
Yeah, this thing just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling.
Audi fanboy says, LOL, my mom drives like that.
Well, maybe they live in Germany and it's legal.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. It's the Autobahn.
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, they're all around pretty, that's pretty cool. Maybe they could see it over here. I don't know.
Well, they might have been able to see the dial, so that's something.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, guys.
We'll just have to unlist this video so the 5.0 don't catch it.
That's pretty darn cool.
That color's kind of neat on that Escape.
It is.
It's like a
Burnt red.
burgundy, yeah, like a very rusty red,
Yeah,
but
get
like
over-
classy
get over
rusty.
it. You can do it.
Cool. Well, that was all the Pittsburgh Man's donations right there in that one pull of gas.
Yeah.
It's another SRT product in front of us. I can't tell what kind of Challenger it is, but it's. I can tell the tires are wide enough that it's some sort of performance model.
Yeah,
I can
not
hear
that
it, too.
Chevy.
Yeah. Yeah, typical Equinox in the way.
Yep.
Classic.
Nice. Yas is asking, how is the high-speed stability?
Pretty decent. Like I said, I've had this on track, and it was amazing how well it did. At like you'd be amazed that you could drive this fast and competently. And it was Carolina Motorsports Park in South Carolina, and there's kind of two high-speed sweeping corners. Oh, I really want to catch this 392 because we could mouth him.
I need to hold on. Oh!
Deal with it, buddy. You were fine. Story of my life. Caught behind 4-cylinder Chevys.
MSRP Grayson, this is a 90 grand car.
Yes.
Yep.
$90,000.
Yep, with all the bells and whistles, the what this at base is 80.
82.
82.
Yeah, 82.5. Which, you know, for the exclusivity and for the power that you're getting, I mean, it's fair. Not really anything you can get cheaper than this that's this capable.
The Pittsburgh Man is loving this. He says he donated $2.79, and he says even more donos here. Take this money.
Nice. Cool. Well, that gets us up to our mark. So we will do some burnouts, and also he wanted a 60 to 0. So
Yep.
let's get ready for that. We'll do a launch, and then we'll slam on the brakes.
Cool.
There's 60 and... Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I think these brakes are tired.
I think they are.
I had to really press on the pedal.
Wow.
I'd like to get a look at the pads on this thing, because I think they are wore out.
They're probably done.
Yeah.
Even more donuts. That's pretty cool, guys.
Huh. Alright, so where can we go? I think we could go up to that place off of Michigan Avenue.
We need to go to a church parking lot.
That's just sacrilege on so many levels.
Oh yeah, because it's called the Hellcat.
Right.
I love that.
Look at this douche nozzle with his trailer mirrors out.
Maybe he's going to pick up his trailer.
Well, then he should take them out then.
Oh. He's got reading glasses on, so. Jeez. I love that. I like that. That's funny.
Oh, here, we'll do a little manual shifting. We'll show you guys how it just runs into the red limiter.
Should I have this close up?
Sure.
Oh, that noise.
Yeah.
Wow.
Back it up. Eco mode for y'all. Cool. Well, we should take a quick break and show this thing around. So we'll do that in a few minutes. We'll come up to the slot. We'll do some spinny roundsies. See what sort of lighting up we can do with these tires. I want to know how clearly that supercharger whine is coming through the video.
Yeah, you guys let us know if you can hear the whine and if it's loud.
Yeah. Can I have some water, please?
Yes, you can.
So thank you all so much for the donations. If we just get another $10 on the Cash App, we'll throw Alyssa behind the wheel. It'll be the fastest, well, most powerful car she's ever driven. And see what she thinks about driving a Hellcat.
I don't think people want to see an inexperienced driver drive this thing. I think they want to see the real deal,
They got
professional.
They got 30 minutes of that.
All right.
We'll see. I'd like to see it. Because it's fun. It is really, I mean, it's one of those cars that just puts a smile on your face.
Pittsburgh Man says a supercharger whine sounds amazing.
Good.
And Andrew the Panda is asking for a sound system test.
Well, I actually wasn't planning on doing a sound system test of this one because it's got essentially the same 19-speaker Harman Kardon that we already tested in the Durango SRT last time we had it. So I wasn't going to test this. I actually do have my test tracks with me, so we could listen to it a little bit.
Yeah, we could do a little bit after we do a walk around, actually.
Yeah, we'll probably forget, but if you remind us again, we'll do it.
I won't forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, we used to have someone watch the channel regularly named Andrew's Planet, so I could tell Alyssa.
Yes.
Almost called Andrew the Panda.
Andrew's Planet. Yeah.
Unless it's the same person, he just changed his name.
That could be. Yeah. Are you the same person?
Tell us.
Panda?
Reveal yourself.
Is the panda and the planet the same? Oh, that's so cute. Pittsburgh Man says, it could never get old. I'm going to sleep to that sound tonight.
That's awesome.
Dream about Hellcat.
The only downside is you essentially have to speed to get to hear the supercharger whine. So it's like,
yeah.
That's what I like about it.
It's always going to be speeding.
Right. When I bought an exhaust for my Focus, or Fiesta, no, when I have a Focus SVT, I remember I was just always driving fast after that, only so I could hear the exhaust. Like the goal wasn't to go fast, the goal was to hear the exhaust.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah. So if any of you are tuning in of late, we're out driving the Hellcat Durango for another 15 or 20 minutes or so. As long as there's people watching, maybe we'll go a little bit later, we'll see.
Well, you also have to consult the gas tank.
That's true. Yeah, if the gas light comes on, we might end things. But if there's anything else you'd like to see, let us know in the comments. Super chats, we're gonna go light up the rear tires a little bit because we did hit $20 in donations. Thank you very much. That'll help us fill this thing back up with gas. And if we get another $20 or just $10 in the Cash App, we'll throw Alyssa behind the wheel for her first Hellcat experience. I think the fastest car you've driven was it still the Corvette or was there something else? Did you drive the GTR?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, the Corvette.
Okay.
But I didn't drive that on camera.
That is true. You drove that, yeah, off camera.
In fastest I went was like 80
Well,
on the highway.
that's fast enough.
I did that today in the Tesla.
The Tesla is quick. For those of you who watch the channel regularly, we actually have our very first performance testing video going live tomorrow. We took the Mustang Mach-E out to a racetrack, and I did 0 to 60 testing, 60 to 0, and 5 to 60 testing. Recorded it, documented it, instrumented it, all that good stuff. And then we also have drag race footage with our Tesla Model Y short range, and then also a Tesla Model Y long range dual motor, both racing the Mustang Mach-E.
Cool.
Spoiler alert, our standard range car is faster than the highest performance Mustang. Although maybe the rear wheel drive Mustang Mach-E would be a little faster, I don't know. Either way, our Tesla's cool. Yeah?
Pittsburgh Man said, I wish Canada had Cash App. I don't like YouTube stealing your dono money.
Aw. Does Canada have Venmo or PayPal? I'm sure it has PayPal. We need to set up a PayPal. Cash App was just like the easiest to do, so I did that. But
Right.
yeah, among all the other things we got going on here at Daily Motor, we should do a PayPal donate and a
Venmo.
Venmo.
Yep, yep. And Moran says, I want to run Durango SRT with my GLS, but I can't find one in LA.
Well, they're brand new. I mean,
Yeah.
they're even really hard to find on dealer lots anywhere right now. So
Don't feel bad.
what you need to do is just contact an auto journalist who can book one, and then I'm sure they'd be happy to go race with you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right, let's see what the dealio is around here.
Arctic Edge. What is this place?
It's a skating rink.
Ah.
Yes. Boom, boom, boom. I love how someone was like, there's no eco mode on this. Sure. Pretty much does nothing, but it's there. I feel like the Dodge engineers just put that in there as a troll. Yeah, we'll put it in
Eco mode, yeah, for
it actually uses more gas. It's just evil.
Donald Runsman says, I have a dual motor Tesla Model Y, probably as quick as you.
No, I actually did performance testing, unless it's a performance Model Y. I did performance testing on a dual motor Model Y up at the track as well. That video will be coming in a week or two. And I want to say that was running 0 to 60 in about 4.8 seconds. This can do, I can't remember the numbers, but it's like low 3s. Yeah. Right, let's shut it down for a minute. We'll show the engine and a few other things.
That engine is going to be...
Yes, it'll be a toasty boy.
Right.
You do have your heated and cooled seats. This is actually the Uconnect 4 infotainment system, and it works really well. Uconnect's always been one of the best in the business. Let's see, a nice little home menu. What else you got? You got your SRT pages, obviously. Oh, you got, are these driver profiles? That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Kind of Tesla-esque. Vehicle, you can fold the rear headrests, so that's good. You got the camera, you have your SRT pages, so it'll show you all sorts of different things, like your drive modes. Performance, what else? Yeah, it shows you your stats, like 0 to 60 times, and quarter miles, and things like that. Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised. Where's 0 to 60? There we go, 0 to 60, the best this car's done is 3.5.
Wow.
Yeah. Shows you different gauges for temperatures and all that sort of thing. Tons of information. G-forces. Wow, someone's gotten some pretty impressive. Look at that. They've accelerated harder in this car, people have, than braked, which is, I don't think I've ever seen that in a car. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Neat stuff. And compared to the previous Uconnect versions, it's a much higher definition screen, and it's got a nice glass feel. It's fairly responsive and
cool.
It looks good. The map looks really nice. Yeah.
What about a 360 camera?
Let's see. I did see a camera button back there. That was in vehicle controls. Nope, just a back camera. I'm pretty sure. We'll double check that, but yeah.
Thick resolution.
Yeah. Same camera they've been using on the Dodge Journey for 10 years.
Cool.
That's it?
Yep.
Cool.
Ooh.
Harman Kardon audio system, big old banging subwoofer. Oh, this is kind of neat. It says supercharged right there on the kick plate.
That is kind of neat.
Yeah, it's fun. Reactor blue paint, along with some silver racing stripes. I forgot to crack the hood. I'll let you take this.
This thing is probably amazingly heavy. Wow, I can feel that heat radiating. Yeah,
big warm boy, 6.2 liter V8. That's supercharger in there. Pretty meaty. I like how you can see the painted heads from right there. That's cool.
These things right here. That's
Yeah,
cool.
belts for the supercharger.
Wow.
Yep, spinning in there.
That's pretty neat. Look over here.
Yeah, it looks clean too. They've done a good job.
Clean.
The SRT badge up there looks cool.
That is nice.
Yeah. Honestly, not the hardest engine to get to either. I mean, you could do plugs or anything right there. It's just sitting, just plopped in. Pretty efficient use. It's not like a Mercedes where it'd be buried under 15 plastic panels and then it'd be so far down in there you'd need a crane to lower yourself in to work on it.
I do like that they did not put a plastic panel on it because people that would own this car would not. That would be one of the first things they do. I want to see the engine.
Exactly.
I don't want a plastic piece of crap over it.
They legitimately made the engine look good enough to just show. I respect that. And look at that, you can see right through these diffuser panels,
nice.
Straight up to provide ventilation.
Cool. Despicable Me says you lost me at trading a Hellcat for a blue Focus ST.
I didn't say. Oh.
Yeah, you did.
You're right, I did.
Yeah.
I like Kona blue, guys. What can I say?
Is this not your Kona blue?
No, this is much more gray.
Yeah.
Look at these. I'm gonna take a look at these brake rotors. These are not huge. I mean, we got slight ventilation, literally like the occasional ventilation slot. I can't quite.
Ventilation slot.
Yeah. I can see a good amount of meat on the rear pads. Let's see if we can see the fronts. No, the pads still have a good amount of life, so these brakes just they're not the strongest brakes in the world. You really?
I can imagine that trying to stop this with 710 horsepower with however much weight it has,
I know,
would put even the toughest brakes, it'd just be so hard for them.
I know, and they are big rotors, don't get me wrong, but man, when we slammed on the brakes, it took a little while. Yeah. Take another look in the trunk. Feel free to interrupt me if there's anything.
Sure. Despicable Me does say you can get a sunroof, and there's about 2,000 units being made.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah.
Some good numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, still enough exclusivity, but at the flip side, they probably shouldn't be run up too much in price, and you should be able to get your hands on one if you want. Cool. Let's go ahead and hop in the third row. You guys can see there's really not too much cargo space, but honestly, for a car this nimble and for
nimble?
For what it is, the fact that you can take 6 people, you know, 3 rows.
Okay.
It's like a heavyweight boxer. Yeah, he's got a lot of weight to move, but he can do it, and that's the impressive part. So the seats aren't the most elegant to fold, but you kind of do that.
Goodness.
And then this rear, so it's just a 2-stepper.
Something's in the way.
Yeah, probably my bag and your seat.
Anyways, you want to take that?
Sure. Thepittsburgh Man says, throw some Brembos on and stop on a dime. Exactly. Moran said, I did run the Trackhawk with my GLS when it was stock, and it was close. Trackhawk was 1.5 cars back until 130. It was 4 cars back. I think it should be close with the Durango and a stock GLS. Yeah, I mean, you're right, Moran, but I mean, this isn't going to be quite as fast as a Trackhawk because the Trackhawk is a little lighter. So, I mean, it would be close enough to be interesting, but I think a stock GLS 63 would still take it. You probably have a lot more drivetrain loss in this than you would in a GLS as well, because it's just not as good as German engineering. Pull these up. Honestly, you can still fit adults in the back of the Hellcat, which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got enough headroom, both of us, and got enough leg room. My knees are coming up a little bit, but it's not dramatic. We've been in worse.
Bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
We got speakers back here, which is kind of neat. Yeah, and even if you do hit the headliner, it's nice and soft.
What is this? What would this be for?
It looks like you can put one of those cargo covers.
Oh, Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, rear cargo cover things. Yeah. Cool. Well, someone did ask, they wanted to see the screens on, and I told them it was boring, but we'll still show it to them because that's what we do.
It was boring.
Hey, TOPHER! Alyssa has to try launch control. We are $5 away from Alyssa getting behind the wheel. No, just kidding. That's $15 away, but only $7.50 on the Cash App. So
I don't want to do a launch control. TOPHER, what'd you do? I don't want to do that.
He's like, she'll be fine.
No, I'm not doing that. Every time it does it, you can feel the car shuddering and just like watching a cat like wiggle and get all excited before it pounces.
That's a good
The
way to put
Hellcat.
It is a Hellcat.
Yeah,
yes.
you can feel that. And just being in the passenger seat, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. So being in the driver's seat and doing that would just be like.
Well, we'll see. We're not definitely not gonna find out unless we hit the $40 mark. But maybe you guys can guilt Alyssa into launch controlling it, because that was not part of the donation amount. But you never know. You never know with her.
Another 40.
Thanks, TOPHER. Nonetheless, we will do a launch control, and let's show the screens. We'll do a little sound test, and we also
Come out your way.
okay. We also need to show a little bit of a burnout. I'll experiment with that, but let's put the car into on mode. Then you guys can see that. Open this up. It says Dodge and Uconnect, and then it says insert disc, and that is literally all of the infotainment or the entertainment center. So that's it. Okay.
Sound system test.
Let me grab my USB stick.
The TOPHER says you can feel your brain bounce around a little bit. And that's very true.
That's pretty accurate, yeah.
Matthew George says, heyo.
Heyo, Matthew George. Get that in there.
Oh, this lumbar is so good on my butt. Yas just donated more in the Cash App.
Oh boy, what do we got?
I wonder if it's exactly $7 and whatever it was.
It is exactly $7.50.
Wow.
Cool. Well,
alrighty.
let's I'm gonna spin it around a little bit and then we'll get out of here before anyone notices, and then we'll do some sound tests and we'll put Alyssa behind the wheel.
Okay.
You take that. Also keep an eye on the GoPro battery. If it starts to get down like 20 or 30, we'll plug it in.
Okay.
So we're gonna go SRT, drive modes, track, hold the traction control button, electronic stability control off.
What are we doing now? Oh, we're doing burnouts.
Yep. We're going to scout the area.
Oh, my door's not shut.
Oh.
There we go.
You're not going to become a meme by crashing into a pole or anything. There's some water, that might help. Okay, first we're gonna try just a standing straight brakes and see if we can get the tires to spin. Alright, so it did at first, but then it kind of killed the power. So let's try spinning sideways. That was unpleasant.
That was terrible. Oh my god. I'm not gonna be in the car next time you look at this is where the hot spot is, and where was it before? It was up here. Oh, that's death. That's someone dying. They hit you right in the head, right in the right spot. Hold on, don't do anything. Grab my phone again.
It bounced. I wonder if
it bounced so much.
I wonder if that was from the broken pavement or if that's just the nature of the beast, because that was
oh my gosh.
I guess that's maybe what happens when you try to do donuts in an all-wheel drive SUV.
That makes sense. I mean, and you can.
Yeah.
Because other times you can't. Oh my gosh, man.
Whew. That was rough.
Yes, it was. Pittsburgh Man, I'm not doing that, dude.
Look at those kids.
Hey, yo, kids. As the mom looked.
I probably could have made that gap, but you know, we're not gonna.
It's fine. It's fine. Yas is just laughing a bunch.
Good.
I bet he enjoys this channel sometimes.
Things we do for you
That was so unpleasant.
guys. We still haven't gotten the fuel gauge though, so that's good.
Amazingly too. They are braking? Okay.
Cool. Well, we'll go this way, we'll find a different lot, and we'll put Alyssa behind the wheel.
Okay. The wheel. Oh man.
Rush hour traffic.
Yep. It's exactly 5 o'clock.
Yep. 5 o'clock somewhere, and that somewhere is here.
This live drive would have been perfect for Nathan.
Nathan would have been good for this one, you're right.
Yep.
Yep. Nathan will be down here soon enough.
Yep.
Also, for you Daily Motor fans, there's a new Daily Motor channel trailer, a little promo video that we whipped up. So if you want to see that, go to the home page of Daily Motor and check it out. It's like 1.5 minutes long. It's pretty neat. Also, if you want to support us some more and get some fun perks, there's a Daily Motor membership. You can join on, and God, I love that sound. It's so loud. You can join and help support us. You get cool things like behind the scenes videos. I did a sound system test with the Volvo V90 that I used copyrighted music and the type of music I like to listen to, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, check out the join button if you really want to be a member. We'll do a little sound testing on this with some non-copyrighted tracks if it works. Let's see, sources, USB 2, there we go. That's not a great way to do this, but we're doing it. Let's go. Now this is with the bass turned down 2 notches, I'm pretty sure. 3 notches. So boomy, and I mean it's cool for certain songs, but usually it just sounds overwhelming. Put the bass all the way up. All you hear is this obnoxious rumble from behind. I'm just gonna leave the bass maxed for Chris so he turns on like talk radio and it just rumbles through his skull.
Thepittsburgh Man says, Alyssa, launch control, launch control, launch control. Bruh.
They are going to peer pressure you.
I know. Marana's saying in window stickers, it says the GLS is limited to 170, but it easily reaches 198 before it hits the speed limiter. And still at 198, it's in 8th gear, and track hot is limited to 175. At 8th gear, it hits 185.
Wow.
And Matthew George says, I would say jump it, that probably ain't a good idea. I feel like we did when we did that burnout.
Yeah, it's probably
Burnout donut
getting a little
thing.
bit of air as it hopped around. $90,000 donation on the Cash App, and we will jump it.
Yeah. And the Pittsburgh Man says supercharger wine is better than any type of music.
Exactly. Exactly. That's fun fact. When I worked at Car and Driver, we had a Shelby GT350 Mustang long-termer, and a Sirius radio subscription went out on it, and nobody noticed for like 2 months because no one listened to the radio. They always just listened to the exhaust note. It was that good. Cool. Well, we're gonna pull up here in another minute or two, and we'll give this to Alyssa on some more dessert roads.
Nice. It's gonna take me forever to get the the seat right where I need it.
Well, I mean, you say that, but at the same time, this is a mommy mobile. I mean, this is the core of this car is a soccer mom people hauler. So I think you'll actually be like, oh, this car's actually decently fun, you know, like approachable to drive. It just also happens to, you know, make that sound. What'll probably happen is Alyssa will love it a bunch and then she'll want to buy one. You know, we'll just have to trade in the Tesla. I will say the TheTopher, last time we had a performance Durango, spent like the next 2 weeks looking up used Durango SRT prices because he's like, it's the perfect car. You can track it, you can camp in it, you can road trip, you can take the kids, you can commute, it's everything. You just have to have infinite monies for gas.
Yeah, you could put so many car seats back here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, car seats in the middle, older kids in the back. Not much behind that, but you know. Now, once Stellantis decides to build the Hellcat Pacifica, my life will be complete. I will harvest some organs, I will buy one, and I'll just live in it. It'll be fun.
Sell some plasma.
Yes.
Yep.
Plasma and other bodily things. Silver.
Aw. Martino Bunny YT Explicit says...
Names though.
It is, I did not say the full thing. I said explicit is something else.
Ah, okay.
Dodge Grand Caravan Hellcat.
See, there you go. Yeah. They need to do it, man. I wonder if anyone on YouTube's done it, like just crate engined it. Fun fact, Dodge also makes an engine called the Hellefant engine. It's even more powerful than this.
Really?
Yeah. You can't actually buy it in a car off the showroom floor, but you can buy the engine on its own.
Oh wow, and put
install it in things. Yeah. So someone should make a Pacifica. Maybe that's what I'll do with Peggy. I think if you were gonna do it right, you would do it mid-engine, and you just yank out the middle two seats where the stow and go is. You drop the engine in there, and you'd send a drive shaft straight to the rear wheels. It'd be a mid-engine rear-wheel drive minivan.
So you said you put it in Peggy, but for those of you that don't know, Peggy is what he calls his
2006 Chrysler Town & Country.
There you go. The Rustmobile. 250,000 miles on that. And it's like a nice deep gray blue thing that looks black.
You'd hit the gas and the whole car would just snap into two pieces because of...
I think the engine would just come out.
Right.
It would just come straight out of the front of it.
Can you believe that the same company that makes this also makes that Dodge Journey right there?
We had a comment above that who was talking about the Journey.
Really?
It's the Martino Bunny YT Explicit.
Okay.
I wonder why Dodge canceled the Journey even though SUVs are the next trend.
Yeah, that is a good point. I'm sure they were just printing money with the Journey, so it is weird they canceled it, but I mean, the car was pretty awful too. It was, if I'm not mistaken, it was the last car on the market to still come with a 4-speed automatic transmission.
The Thepittsburgh Man says I need a Hellcat swapped Prius.
That would be pretty neat. That would be neat.
I imagine the Prius is so light, it would go so fast.
Oh yeah. Oh, it would just haul. Yeah.
Donald Runciman is asking if it has full self-driving mode.
No, it doesn't even have adaptive cruise control. Yeah. You could get it, you could pay for it, but this one does not. I'm sure if you optioned everything on this car, you could crest $100,000. All right, Lisserinos.
Okay.
Do it for Yas. Also, well, sorry Yas, we probably have forgotten a few. Yas and the TheTopher didn't get launch controls, but they'll live.
Do you want to do a couple extras? I'm not doing them. No, sorry dude. I'm not doing them.
Yeah, Yas got one earlier for his.
There you go. Okay.
All right. So, are there seat memory? There is. Cool.
Elephant swap.
Whoops. Didn't mean to restart it. Switcherinos. I'll take this. While Alyssa's getting comfortable, we'll do a quick little walk around. I'm gonna get the camera battery out as well, so we don't die. Parked at an airport, which is the proper place for a Hellcat, anything. For the first time in a long time, our drive isn't incredibly windy, which is cool. It's a little windy, but not too bad. Usually. Pop into the camera bag, which has remarkably stayed in one piece through all this. You guys can see the Alcantara SRT seats. Even in the second row, you get little Hellcat symbols, which is pretty cool. Better put this back together. Getting comfy up there?
Yeah.
Good.
Mommymobile.
When you are ready, you can fire it up. Pretty large. Elephant swapped Prius would be better. I think with more power it should hit 9th gear and rev limiter in Mexico. I'm gonna test it, but I need Pilot Sport Cut 2 Rs. Yeah, that's a pretty serious tire for that thing. Yes, I'd love to own a Hellcat Challenger with a manual. I've driven a Hellcat Challenger with a manual, and that's a heavy clutch.
This is so much vehicle. I just breathe on the gas pedal and it's like, oh, you wanna go? You wanna go? Okay, we'll go. Oh, I didn't change my mirrors.
They should redesign the Journey. Also, did you see the Nissan Frontier hadn't been redesigned since 2005? Yeah, that's true, but Frontier still didn't have a 4-speed auto. And it was still better than the Journey.
Where is my speed?
Right there. I can make it larger.
Yeah.
Which is also what she said.
Nah, that would be heat.
Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Okay.
There you go. Is that no, it's one more.
No.
2 more. There's so many side. There you go. Okay.
So many. Yeah, there's a lot of buttons here.
Yeah, a little bit of information overload. Okay.
I feel like I'm going so fast, even though I'm going.
Thepittsburgh Man says we'll get launch control from Alyssa.
Dude, it's not gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen.
Yas said, by the way, video quality of the stream has been great today. Good, Yas, I'm glad. I think you may have missed 1 or 2 streams, but we actually have a dedicated hotspot now. So this is running 5G, Wi-Fi hotspot.
That might be a problem.
Nope, you're good.
I don't believe
It's just an old Tahoe. Cops wouldn't be seen dead in something that old.
Look at that, just droning.
Andrew the Panda said, what is Dodge Durango versus Hyundai Elantra N-Line? And then Thepittsburgh Man said, Durango Hellcat in reverse versus Elantra N-Line is more realistic. And Andrew the Panda said, yeah, Alyssa.
I do see how this is just like a big, yeah, it's a mommymobile. It's just like a big van for people that don't want a van.
Right. I mean, your rearview mirror, you literally see just a whole bunch of seats.
It's a bunch of seats.
The steering's still relatively light. Getting some G going around that corner.
What? Bull.
I had to hold myself up.
It's because it's just so
tight.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if Alyssa doesn't do a full launch control, she can at least just do a 0 to 60 press on, like standing start.
Yeah, I can. I was like, I'm not gonna press the brake for this little curve, and then I was like, no, do it. Press the brake, please. I'm not gonna go on the highway for this. Just go run.
You can go down this road at least though, and then you could take a right, spit back out.
I could do that 0 to 60 there.
Yep. Thepittsburgh Man says punch it, Alyssa. What we will do is, right now she's in
Eco?
Yep, Eco. We'll put her into the custom mode, which gives sport suspension, track all-wheel drive, stability control sport, suspension, and steering in street.
Okay.
You can get past these guys, make sure no one comes up behind you.
Oh, there's a big semi that's gonna come up.
Oh, he's going the other way, you'll be good.
Let's take it. Alright.
So you come to a stop, and then just when you're ready, just hit the gas. Keep your hands on the wheel.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Yeah, ready? 1, 2.
Oh man!
I felt my back seat go, like it came forward. I could just feel the entire car just shift. That is the weakest 60 to 0 I think I've ever experienced. It's so weak.
Dodge seats and Dodge brakes for you. Moran Samandi's just like, yeah, I would not feel comfortable with that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Is that fun?
That was fun. That was not a launch control.
You're right.
That was just a regular Manila.
That's called
0 to 60.
it's called the gateway into launch control.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, that sounds awesome. It does. It does sound sweet. It does not get old.
I'm turning around. I do not like this street.
No?
No, probably. Can I turn around in here?
Yeah, it's actually a decent turning radius for what it is.
Yeah. I'll have to actually figure that out.
Oh, don't go all the way in. Just like turn around.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I wanted to straighten out a little bit. It's super wonky. Like, I'm in park.
Here's your high quality Nintendo 64 style pack of hammer. Andrew the Panda said, "Good job, Alyssa."
Thank you.
And Thepittsburgh Man said, "These brakes suck."
They do. It was just like a snail, like.
Yeah,
just like
it
a
was like,
snail
oh, you're
trail.
slowing down? Okay.
Why? You want to go faster? I don't want to slow down.
But yeah, if we keep getting good quality streams like this, we will step up to 1080p live streams. That would be the goal.
That would be super fun.
Yeah, I think people would
super,
appreciate
yeah.
being able to see kind of just a
All
little bit
the
more
things.
detail. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not hard to do. It's so not hard to do. Just to get it to just go. That's not hard to do at all.
Matthew George said, "I want to get a Jeep Gladiator on 40s and put a Hellcat engine in it. That would be very dangerous, but I encourage it because that sounds like fun." I mean, they're doing the V8 Jeep now, thank goodness. The 6.4 liter, which is a sweetheart of an engine.
What do you mean by that?
What's that?
What do you mean by sweetheart of an engine?
Like it's a good amount of power. It sounds cool.
Oh, like it's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You can't accelerate cleanly. Like you can't just do like a nice chill mode style, like slow to fast. Like it doesn't do that. It wants to go fast. Almost, I don't know if you're gonna agree with this, but like I get a CVT feel from it.
Oh, where it's kind of like, yeah, sort of jerk, like it
Yeah.
keeps accelerating sort of afterward. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
Pittsburgh Man says, according to Dodge, the best way to slow down is to go faster. Oh, this
There
guy's
we
like, oh. He gave us like some like, woo.
That's awesome. I wonder if he saw that it's a woman driving. Cool.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, well, you want to drive back to the office complex thing,
Yes.
the brown one, and we'll
Yeah,
wrap things up?
Yep.
Sweet. Well, if there are any last things you'd like to see on the old Hellcat Durango, let us know. But we're going to get wrapping things up. And then we're going to go do some social media stuff with it. We're going to do some launch controls and
Probably
fun
put
things
some
like that.
juice in it first.
Yeah,
We are crusting this heat.
we should probably get some dino juice in there. Fill it up.
Dino juice from the dono juice.
Yep. Breathe on that throttle a little bit. Let's hear it. Oh yeah. Let's slow down way early because of these brakes.
Yeah.
Ron says, I think we all need Elephant Jeep Wrangler. Oh my goodness. Have you guys driven Jeep Wranglers? I mean, they're awful. They're like...
You wouldn't be able to talk.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to talk. It'd be remarkably loud, which would be cool, but like the stability at high speed would just be, especially on 40s. It would be sketchy.
Right.
But hey, you know, YOLO. Ooh, here's a Challenger of some sorts turning left.
Hmm.
Looks like it might be a Scatty.
Scatty did.
Yep. Pittsburgh Man says, not gonna lie, one of the funniest lives you've done. All of them are great, but this one stands out next to the GTR. Awesome.
Oh,
Thanks,
that's
Pittsburgh
awesome.
Man. Yeah, this was fun.
I should put it in park and then just rev it when he comes by.
Yeah, look at this 392. I forgot what... Oh.
a lot of cool other cars.
Yeah, that's that 6.4 engine I was talking about. That just sounds cool. It's yeah, really good. Daniel Bukovic says hello from Hungary.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Maybe he should grab some dinner.
Because he's hungry?
I'm sure it's not the first time he's ever heard that one.
Yeah, probably not. Sorry.
I apologize.
You should.
Can you imagine what your kids would think if you had this just constantly like, they just laugh their heads
Your
off.
kids' friends.
Yes.
That's, yeah.
Mommy, can I go home with blah 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 in their Durango?
And the woman's like, no, I don't want you to die. Because she's like a soccer mom that drives a Prius or something.
Toyota Highlander hybrid.
Yeah, a Chevy Equinox.
There you go.
Yeah.
Gosh, D-gens. I want to make a filter on my channel where if you own an Equinox, you're not allowed to see my videos. Unless you're trying to get rid of your Equinox.
Because how else are people going to learn to get better?
You're right. I should make an Equinox education program.
There you go. That would actually be a really funny April Fool's, not April Fool's, but April Fool's video.
Right. Thepittsburgh Man says Charlie with the dad jokes. He's like, yeah, who am I, the TheTopher or something? Right. Give her a nice park job and we'll end it. Cool, we're gonna hit the gas station and
Yeah.
call it a night. Next week we'll be back with, what are we getting? We've got an Accord.
Honda Accord for Parsa.
Yeah,
I forgot that guy's last name.
we've got a Honda Accord and the granddaddy, well not even really granddaddy of this one, but the redneck cousin of this car, the Rebel TRX, to take this motor and put it in a full-size pickup truck. And that's what we'll have next week. So
Okay, no, that's a Ram, isn't it?
it is a Ram. Yeah, it's a Ram. Yeah, Ram Rebel TRX. So that's going to be a hoot holler and a half.
They're not going to use Hellcat names for that, though, right?
Nope, they call it TRX. It's the same motor, but
Right.
yeah, I think Dodge gets Hellcat like exclusive to it,
Yeah,
whereas
yeah.
Ram is its own brand.
And those are not together anymore.
Not technically. No. Cool. Nice job, Liz.
Thanks.
No launch control, but you know.
Sort of.
Yeah,
Sort
I mean,
of.
you launched it pretty hard.
Sort of.
Oh boy. Cool. Well, thanks you all for the donations and for coming along. I'll have more fun next week. Next week we'll take the Rebel off-road too.
Yeah.
A little
we're
off-road
gonna
section.
put Off-roading in the TRX.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That'll be, we'll put a low donation amount for that. It'll be like $10, just enough to pay for the gas, and we'll take it around and thrash it. We're gonna have that truck dirty all week. So thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy your weekends, everybody. Be safe out there. We're Charlie and Alyssa from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.